Hi everyone, welcome to English Podcast Academy with Ron and Becca.
Hi guys, I'm Ron, and today we will help improve your English fluency through listening and conversations. We have a juicy topic for you. But first, let me ask you, have you ever gone to a grocery store for bread and walked out with a cart full of snacks, a pineapple, and maybe even a plant?
Yes, Ron, it happens to me all the time. But here's the twist. Did you know the layout of grocery stores is designed to trick you into buying things you don't need?
That's right. In today's episode, we'll share the secrets of grocery store strategies, our favorite snacks, and even some surprising news about robots in grocery stores.
And for English learners, you'll learn new vocabulary and practice key phrases like, "Where is the dairy aisle?" and "How much is this sandwich?" So grab your shopping list or just your curiosity, and let's get started. Before we dive in, let's review 3 key words you'll hear today.
The first word is aisle. An aisle is a long, narrow space between shelves in a store. Here is an example. I walk down the snack aisle to find chips.
The second word is deli. A deli is a section of the store where you can buy fresh meats, cheeses, and sandwiches. The deli has the best turkey sandwiches.
The third word is strategy. A strategy is a plan of action to achieve something. My strategy for grocery shopping is to stick to my list.
Keep these words in mind. You'll hear them again as we chat. Let's start with a question. What kind of grocery store do you shop at?
I go to big grocery stores. They have everything: produce, snacks, and even ready-made meals.
I like smaller stores. They're faster and less crowded. What do you think, listeners? Do you prefer big stores or small ones?
And why? Is it because of convenience, prices, or variety? Think about it as we talk.
Ron, what's the most unusual thing you've ever bought at a grocery store?
Oh, easy. I once bought a ukulele from the middle aisle.
A ukulele? That's so random. Did it come with instructions?
Nope. It's a learning curve for sure, though.
Listeners, have you ever found something surprising in a grocery store? Now let's talk about how grocery stores are organized.
Yes, they always start with the fresh produce section.
That's because they want you to feel healthy and inspired. The bright colors of fruits and vegetables make you want to shop.
But then they sneak in the bakery right after that. The smell of fresh bread, irresistible.
And by the time you reach the snacks aisle, you're already hungry.
Speaking of snacks, Becca, what's your go-to snack?
I love salted popcorn. What about you?
Chips. Always chips.
Let's talk strategy. Ron, do you have a shopping strategy?
I wish I did. Honestly, I wander around the store. Sometimes I leave with things I don't need, like that ukulele.
I'm the opposite. I make a list and stick to it.
That's smart. How do you make your list?
I plan meals for the week. Then I write down only what I need for those meals.
Do you think lists really help save money?
Absolutely. Without a list, I'd probably buy double the snacks.
Listeners, do you make lists or do you shop like me, freestyle?
Ron, what's your favorite food from the grocery store deli?
A turkey and Swiss sandwich. It's simple but so good.
I love roast beef sandwiches. The deli is one of my favorite parts of the store.
What about hot food? Does your store have a hot food section?
Yes, they sell fried chicken, pizza, and even soup.
My store has rotisserie chicken. It's perfect for dinner when I don't want to cook.
Did you hear about grocery stores using robots?
Yes, robots that stock shelves or even help clean up spills.
That's amazing. Technology is everywhere these days.
And what about self-checkout? Do you use it?
Sometimes, but I still like talking to the cashier.
Listeners, what do you think about robots in grocery stores? Cool or too much?
Okay, Ron, let's have some fun with the vocabulary words from today's episode. Are you ready?
Ready. What's our first word?
The first word is aisle. An aisle is the space between shelves in a store. For example, in a grocery store, there's a cereal aisle, a snack aisle, and even an ice cream aisle.
Oh, I spend a lot of time in the snack aisle. That's where I find chips and cookies.
Me too. So, listeners, repeat after me. Aisle.
Aisle.
The second word is deli. The deli is where you can buy fresh sandwiches, meats, and cheeses. I love the turkey sandwiches from the deli.
My deli makes great roast beef sandwiches, and sometimes I grab sliced cheese for sandwiches at home.
Here's another sentence for our listeners. I bought a turkey sandwich from the deli.
Listeners, can you say deli? Next is strategy. A strategy is a plan to achieve something. Like, my grocery shopping strategy is to start with the produce section and work my way to the snacks.
My strategy is to stick to my list so I don't overspend.
That's smart. Here's a sentence. My strategy is to shop quickly. Becca, what's a strategy you use for something else?
I have a strategy for studying. I break my work into smaller tasks. Let's talk about produce. Produce means fresh fruits and vegetables.
Like apples, bananas, spinach, and carrots. I always shop in the produce section first.
Same here. Fresh produce is so important.
How about this sentence? I bought oranges and broccoli from the produce section.
Perfect.
Now for bakery. The bakery is where you find bread, pastries, and cakes. My favorite thing from the bakery is a fresh baguette.
Ooh, baguettes are good. I usually go for a muffin or cookies.
Here's a sentence. The bakery sells delicious cupcakes.
Listeners, what's your favorite item from the bakery? The next word is convenience. Convenience means something that makes life easier. Like grocery delivery, it's so convenient.
Yes, or self-checkout lanes in the store. They save a lot of time.
Here's a sentence. It's a convenience to have a grocery store close to my house.
Up next is rotisserie. A rotisserie is a style of cooking where meat is roasted on a spinning spit. Most grocery stores sell rotisserie chicken.
It's perfect for a quick dinner. Just add a salad and you're done.
Here's a sentence. I bought a rotisserie chicken for dinner.
So easy and delicious. Let's talk about variety. Variety means having many different kinds of something. Like in the snack aisle, there's so much variety.
Yes, chips, cookies, pretzels, it's hard to choose.
Here's a sentence. The store has a variety of fruits, like apples, oranges, and grapes.
Listeners, repeat after us. Variety. 2 more words. How about freestyle? Freestyle means doing something without a specific plan.
Like how you shop, Ron. You don't use a list, you shop freestyle.
Exactly. Here's a sentence. I shop freestyle and buy whatever looks good.
Freestyle can be fun, but it's not great for saving money. Last word, indulge. Indulge means to treat yourself to something special.
Like when you buy a slice of cake from the bakery.
Or a bag of chocolate. Here's a sentence. I indulge in a cupcake after a long day.
And sometimes you just have to indulge.
Let's practice some phrases. Repeat after us.
I walk down the snack aisle.
I get fresh bread from the bakery.
I buy apples from the produce section.
That's all for today.
Thanks for joining us on English Podcast Academy with Ron and Becca.
Next time you shop, practice your English and notice the layout of your store.
See you next time.
Bye.